it's Trista with Tried and True by Trista. Thanks so much for watching my video. Hey, I wanted to show you one of those crafts that I saw in the store and I was like, maybe I'll give that a shot. I think I'll try that out. So, have you heard about diamond art? So this is it. This is my first one that I did, and I actually found it on Pick Your Plum, believe it or not. So basically these little things, I'm going to show them to you, but you place every single one of these on here. It's got an adhesive sheet, and you put these little diamonds on here. This one is done. It probably took me 4 or 5 sittings, I guess, and then I sealed it with Mod Podge. But so there are a few things that I learned while I was doing it. So let's dive in.
So diamond art. Was not sure that I was really going to enjoy this. It is definitely a little bit like a cross between paint by number and cross stitch. So this is one that I've been working on for a little while. I have it sitting on, I don't know if you can see this, but it's a light board. I didn't use a light board prior to this, but I thought that I would use it just to sort of show you this. So basically this comes, this is a canvas and it's treated with adhesive. So underneath this little plastic film is adhesive. And you don't want to pull the whole plastic film off right away because the adhesive will dry out. But so you basically use this little key on the side to find your colors, and they generally come in these little bags that are corresponding, so like 07, 802. So this would be this one right here. This is this yellow, and it'll be right there. So you use these little diamond bits and you pick them up with this stylist, if you can see this. Okay, so it's got like a little tip on the end, and then you can use this to sort of smash them down. But basically there's no adhesive on these, and so you pour them into this little tray and you pick them up with the rounded side on top, and then you just place them on here. And so when I first started this, like down here, I will tell you, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to kill me. I don't have the patience to do it. But then I kind of realized it's kind of like puzzles and cross stitch and whatever, and as you kind of get into the repetitive motion, it does really kind of calm you down and give you sort of that therapeutic creating, crafting sense. So let's go ahead and start some of these, and I'll show you a little bit of how to do it. And let's see. Okay, so we want this one right here, 02. Just this one. So it's got that on the bag. Here's my little tray. And let's go ahead and open this up and dump these onto the tray. And what I've found, a couple of tips here. So I'm going to go ahead and load these onto the tray. I found that the more of these you have on the tray, the faster you can go, because you can find some that are facing up. But I don't generally put too many on the tray at one time. That was probably half the bag, and that was probably more than I needed. I ended up buying a couple of extra trays and kits. Now each kit that you get comes with like a tray and a stylus, and you can get like fancy ones with these. You can get more of these. You can also get more wax. And so the wax, when I first started doing this, I thought that you really had to press these down hard. Actually, the better technique is to place them lightly and then go back over it with a roller or a spoon or something, just to kind of make sure that they're down firm. This, however, this is just some wax, and this comes with each kit too, and you don't want this to dry out either. But basically you just put your stylus in this a little bit, just to kind of get it a tiny bit sticky. Then I put this back away. And I found that the lighter my touch is, the easier this whole project is. So when I first started, I was trying to press really hard. It was taking a long time, and it was difficult. But let me peel this up. So I only peel up a section at a time that I'm working on, just so it doesn't get dried out. And then you literally just, okay, another important thing you need to do, put on your readers, because it's definitely one of those small scale crafts. So if you're old like me, you're going to need a reader. So you just go in the tray, you see one that's right side up, and like you saw it, you barely have to touch it. You bring it over to here, and you just place it down. And you can kind of scoot it down. It's not like it doesn't just suck it in or anything real quick. So if you get it a little off base, you can. And it's almost like these little diamonds, little diamond art. It's almost like they're, I don't know if it's static or what, but you barely have to touch it in the tray. And that was my biggest mistake starting with this, is I was trying to press it into the stylus, and then I had to keep reloading it with wax, and it really took a long time. But once I kind of got the hang of it, you can see you can get much faster. And I don't have a super steady hand, so it's nice that you can kind of move these around as you need to. Like that one I just picked up the wrong way. So that's where the readers come in to help. And then you just find your color and you keep placing them down. And you'll get so much faster as you go. I don't know if there is a perfect rhyme or reason to this. I have also seen that people will buy tape to cover up like the parts of the design that you're not working on, in case you're, maybe you have a bunch of colors out at one time. Like you could mask off a certain area. You wouldn't have to just roll it back like I am and hold it. This was my first one, so it's just kind of the way I've started doing it. But you can get into this super easy. The kits are not expensive, and there's so many different kinds. You can also order them to do like freestyle. So, and then you just want to press that down. So like, I went all in. I got all of these extra ones to try and do my own. So we'll see what I end up doing with that. Anyway, so this is kind of what I've been working on. I'll show it to you when it's done, but it's super simple to do. Okay, so hopefully you can see it a little bit closer and kind of see how pretty the little diamonds are on here. And again, this is finished with just regular Mod Podge.